Hi, I'm Rita Heikenfeld, and welcome to Love Starts in the Kitchen. This is a fresh tomato basil sauce with green onions. Oh, it's so delicious, so easy. A great way to introduce your family to a little bit different flavors. We're going to start off, of course, with tomatoes. The way to chop tomatoes is just slice it horizontally, not all the way through, 3 layers if you can, and then just make vertical cuts. And depending on how wide these cuts are, you'll be able to do a chop or a dice. And then you just chop, chop, chop. And notice I'm using the skin and the seeds and all the juice. A couple reasons why. First of all, I'm sort of lazy. But second, why not use it? Just think of fiber. And the most nutritious part of the tomato is that gelatinous, little bit of gelatinous, it looks like syrup that holds a membrane and the seeds in. So unless you have to peel and seed for aesthetics, leave it in. Again, more fiber, more good stuff. So you want about, for every pound of pasta, about 5 or 6 tomatoes. And I'm going to do a ½ pound, so we're going to just use about 3 or 4. Go to taste on this too. We're going to throw some green onions and just chop, chop, chop. I'm using the white end and the green, as I said. And you know what, if you don't like green onions, if you have some onion chives, that would be great. Or if you don't like onions at all, hey, just don't put them in. This is sweet basil. This is the basil that if you buy it dry in the store, it's from this plant. Now basil, if you smell it, you're going to smell tones of cinnamon, a little bit of licorice and cloves. And what we're going to do is we're just going to julienne this. And we're going to roll up the leaves like a cigar. See if you can see this. And you're going to take a chef's knife or scissors and just cut on the diagonal. Now basil oxidizes quickly, and what that means is it turns black. The air gets to the cut edges and makes it turn black. Don't store basil in the fridge either, unless you've already purchased it in a blister pack. So we're ready to make our sauce. We've got all our veggies cut, and I'm just going to take, about ½ a cup, 1/3 a cup, 1/4 a cup of olive oil, whatever you like. Put it in a bowl. Add some garlic, maybe a clove or 2, or if you're like me, 3. We're going to add a little bit of pepper to it. And freshly ground pepper is always preferable. You get an explosion of flavor. A little salt. This is sea salt, as I said before. Again, when you use sea salt, it has more nutrients than regular salt. And because it's so much more flavorful, you're going to use less. And we're going to whisk this up, just the garlic. Oh my gosh, that smells so good. Throw the basil in there. And we're going to mix this in with the tomatoes and the green onions. And, oh, doesn't this look good? You know what? This would make a great bruschetta. Just think of that. Put it on some little bit of crostini that's brushed with olive oil. You've got a great dish. We're going to throw some mozzarella or Monterey Jack, whatever cheese you have. The original recipe called for mozzarella. All I had in my refrigerator this morning was the Italian. It's okay. Monterey Jack is great too. About 2 cups for every ½ cup of pasta, 2 or 3. Believe it or not, this is our sauce. Does this look good? Okay. Oh my gosh. You know I could eat it just like that. Now this is going to be interesting. Remember what I told you earlier? That pasta will take the shape of the pan or the bowl if it's left to cool. Now this is okay. What I have found though about whole wheat pasta, remember it has vitamin E and all the good things in it, is it doesn't tend to clump together so much like a regular white pasta. This is only about ½ a pound. Remember, it feeds a lot. The one complaint I have, well, not the one, but usually in my syndicated column that many of you get, people will say, you know, you said this recipe serves 6. I have a family of 15. We're still eating after a week. I grew up in a big Lebanese family. We didn't leave the table till our tummies hurt. We weren't comfortably full. We couldn't shovel one more taste in our mouth. So here we go. Now already I think this looks beautiful. Pasta with fresh tomato basil sauce, another great pasta dish for you and your loved ones.